Hey guys, it's Jill and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another vlog and this one might be over a few weeks. I'm not exactly sure yet. But to start off, we just got a new TV. I'll show you guys, it's just over there. It's kind of a mess over here, but this is the one that we had before and it's quite tiny. I don't know how big it is exactly, but honestly, I wasn't like too upset about it because it didn't really bother me. But this big one, the one that we just got, is on sale at Costco. It's 65 inches and it actually doesn't fit on this little table that we had the smaller TV on. So we had to go and get some new stuff from IKEA, which I think we'll be building later today. We're gonna put it on this wall. Eventually we do want to get it mounted, but we also want to paint the walls. So we'll try to do that before we mount it and then just put it on the IKEA stuff for the time being. The lighting's kind of horrendous, but I'm going to attempt to try the small little IKEA thing. Oh my gosh, you can't even see me. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the small box. It's like 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters. I feel like I can do it myself, but let's try and see. Are you helping me out, Coconut? Three down, one more to go. Are you helping us out? We got a little bit more done. You're such a good helper. Here we have it, and we were gonna do it on the wall behind me, so like the opposite one, but there's a grate on the floor, so we didn't want to mess up that. And we like the look of it, and now we're trying to figure out how to use it and turn it on and everything. I haven't even got ready for the day or anything yet, but I just took Cookie for a walk, and I got some mail, and this is from my friend, and she asked on her Instagram a while ago if anyone was interested. So my friend Taylor, she made this, and she put some very nice reflections on the back too. And I just read the note and it's just so nice. I just love getting mail. It's so thoughtful and sweet, and I keep every single card that I've gotten, so I will definitely cherish this. And if you're watching this, Taylor, thank you so much. Here's the TV on the stand, and I put on just this cozy rain little fireplace situation. It's so nice. And it's kind of funny because usually our IKEA boxes will just sit on the floor in the living room for multiple months until we finally build it. But this time we were very motivated and built them just the day after purchasing, so that is kind of funny. But I have a box to show you today. This is it, and it's not Christmas yet. It's only December 23rd, and I actually opened this yesterday on the 22nd, but because I'm working the 24th, 25th, and 26th all nights, Paul and I decided that we were going to do one gift exchange. I have one more thing to give him that I'll do on the 25th, but we just wanted to give one thing to each other early, which normally we don't do. So this is just kind of a weird year, I guess. But what I got is from XXL Scrunchie, and I was so excited when I saw the box because I put it on my Christmas list and it was one of the things I was really hoping that I would get. And I'm gonna show you. I did already open this, but I'll show you the packaging anyway. It comes with this nice paper, and then all of the items, I already took it out of this cracker, but all of the items came in this cracker. This was a mystery box, and there were multiple variations that you could choose from, but I wanted the pink one, and it just has a bunch of pink items, scrunchies, and hair clips. So I'll quickly show all of the items. And this scrunchie, it was free, I think just as a promotion for buying during like Black Friday. Oh, that's the front. And this actually matches my sweater, so maybe I'll use this today. But I haven't bought her scrunchies before, and I'm really impressed with the quality. I have gotten her hair clips and I really like them. I'm kind of sad that she's going to be taking a pause in the new year. But anyways, this is what was in the cracker because this freebie item was just outside. But this lovely pink scrunchie, this is the mini size, and then this pink one, and this is the XXS size, and then I got 2 of the XXL scrunchies. I would say this is what they're known for, and these scrunchies are huge. They're literally like so big and extra, which I love, and I'm really excited to use them. But this is the first one, a lovely nice pink in satin, and this one is a crushed velvet in a light pink too. It's a little bit darker pink though than the other one, and it's just so lovely. And onto the hair clips that came in here, we got this cute little one, which is perfect for just like a half updo quick situation. This is the size that I currently have, and I love this pink. I don't have this color, so I will get so much use out of that. And lastly, this color, it kind of looks brown and it is so cute. It would also be perfect for doing half updos. And that was all that was in the Christmas cracker, and the order also came with a free sticker. And Paul also got this print by accident. It is really lovely though, but it's kind of funny because I saw it and I was like, I don't really know what this is for. I looked at the packing slip because I didn't know if it was a mistake or what, but it was on the packing slip, so he did in fact order it. And I asked him about it and he was like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And here's just a quick overview of all of the items. I'm so excited to use these. It's the next morning and today is actually Christmas Eve, and I'm working nights Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. And I'm honestly a little bit down about it because I've never been away from my family during Christmas time. So it kind of sucks to have to do this for the first time, but I kind of anticipated it with being a new grad and just new to the unit and everything. Usually you don't get like the prime days off, so it's okay, we're managing, and I'm just getting some breakfast. Everyone's a little different with how they like to tackle night shift, but I like waking up at a normal time, having a nap ideally from 12 to 5, and then waking up and getting ready for my shift at 7. And that is what I'm going to be doing today. Last night I think I had a few clips, but we went to go see Avatar, and this one was called Fire and Ash. Honestly, it was pretty similar to the last movie, which we also saw in theaters, and Paul and I were saying afterwards that there were a few scenes that we thought were very similar to the ones that happened in the last movie, and even our one friend, he agreed that it was very similar. And of course the visuals are really cool, and we were actually in one of the theaters where it had like some stuff on the sides which went on and off, and honestly if you looked at the walls it was a little blurry, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but that's what we saw. Hey guys, as I mentioned before, this video is filmed over the course of a few weeks, and it's been 2.5 weeks since I last checked in. With Christmas and New Year's, I really wanted to focus on spending time with my family and our friends. But now that we're in the new year, we have something exciting today and also on Saturday. So we are going to be touring a venue for our wedding, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be eloping. However, we're open to touring some places still just to make sure that we're making the right decision and everything. So I'll bring you guys along to that later today. As you guys saw, we toured Dundas Valley Golf and Curling Club. Here's the little folder that she gave us. And honestly, it was a little bit overwhelming, even though I've kind of looked into a bunch of different venues already. It's just a lot of information that we're getting in like the span of an hour. This place did come with decor and had food and beverage available on site, so you didn't have to get an outside vendor for that. But still, overall, you needed to get flowers, photo and video if you wanted, officiant, and the endless amount of other extras that you may or may not need / want. We do have another tour on Saturday, I think I mentioned before, but even one of the reasons I wanted to go to this place in Dundas was because I found a Reddit post of someone saying that they didn't have a venue fee. And I don't know if that was just like a 2025 thing and they changed things for 2026 and beyond, but now there is a venue fee. I don't even know if people really care about like wedding updates and stuff. I thought I would mention some random things here and there in vlogs, but I didn't want it to make it like the center of my channel or anything like that. So today I will be reading. I want to finish a thriller that I started in in December. It is That's Not My Name. I can't remember the author, but so far it's been pretty interesting. It's about a girl who has amnesia. She's in a car wreck and she is kind of claimed by this man that she doesn't recognize as her dad, but he's like, no, you're for sure my daughter, like here's a birth certificate and everything. But we pretty much know off the bat that he isn't her dad because there's two POVs, and the other POV is her boyfriend, and he is referring to her as a different name than this dad. So we know that it's not actually the daughter of this random guy. So now I'm really eager to figure out what the heck is going on. How is this dad able to pull off taking her home? It seems like he just wants to keep her hidden in this forest, which is really creepy, like a cabin vibe. And in the meantime, the boyfriend is like the #1 suspect for her disappearance. And at this point, she's been missing for multiple weeks. So the likelihood of finding her alive from their perspective is pretty slim. So far so good. I think I'm like 40% of the way through it, but I'll give you guys an update once I'm done. Last night, just before I went to bed, I finished That's Not My Name, and I'm going to give this 3 stars. Something about it made me stop reading it for a few weeks. I started it maybe over a month ago, and then I paused for a few weeks and just picked it up again recently. For me, I think the start was a little bit slow. I didn't see the twist coming at the end, but after all of it, I feel like I should have anticipated that. But I'm really bad at predicting thrillers. I found 2 of the characters specifically. They had quite the switch up, which I found a little bit unlikely, and the main character ends up working with them, which is a little bit odd considering they were like kind of against him at the start. And overall at the end, the tone was a little bit gloomy and a little depressing, honestly. So yeah, 3 stars for that. It was okay. Today I actually want to try something new. I have some crochet kits that I bought a few years ago now, and I'm going to try to do one of them, or not complete, but start one of them today. So one is a penguin and one's a red panda, which these are from Animal Crochet Store, and I got these on Etsy literally like 3 years ago, and apparently for the past 3 years I haven't been interested in trying something new. But this year in 2026, I'm really trying to lower my screen time on my phone. So we need to pick up new hobbies, which they have tutorials on their website for each pattern that they have. So I'm going to start that and see how much progress I can make today. But I am a little bit nervous. Here's my first few chains. They're so ugly, but that's okay. I'm finding it a little hard like holding it or knowing how to hold. I think I just do it like this, because some of these are like kind of tight and this one in the middle here is loose, and I don't even know. Trying new things is fun. I can't expect myself to be amazing at things the first time, even though that's what I wish I could do. On to looking at venue number 2. This is called Bronte Boathouse in Oakville. We're back home from the tour and I'm unsure if I'll put the clips in on their own or just as I'm talking here. But I think with this menu is definitely more appealing to us than the one that we saw on Wednesday. And this one was a lot brighter and airier. So yeah, overall it was very nice. We were quite impressed. The view was really lovely. I feel like in the spring, summer, and even the fall, the water will look really nice in pictures and everything. But that's going to be it for this vlog. And before I leave you though, I did want to say that I binge watched Heated Rivalry last night, or not last night, just yesterday during the day. Oh my god, it is so good. If you have not watched it, you need to go watch it like today, because it is the sweetest love story. There's so much yearning, and the way that Shane and Ilya just love each other is just perfect. I have no notes for the show. Amazing. And I'm really happy that they're going to have 2 more seasons at least. And I will be going to a bookstore very soon to pick up those books because I need to read them after seeing the... Actually, I wish that I read them first, but I don't usually gravitate towards sports romance, so that's probably why I didn't really have much interest in it before. And there's like 5 books in the series, or maybe even more. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you've read That's Not My Name, I would love to hear your thoughts on it in a comment down below. Please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!